tried to have Adam come and substitute teach for me, but he wouldn't do it. The mountain bike was too strong a pull. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So I am going to use a playlist. You're always welcome. Everything that says vinyasa, obviously. Those playlists will take you on a nice 90-minute ride, as will the vinyasa on shuffle. And today I require music. Today I am thinking of all the Saturday mornings walking into Federal Hill and I'll take it. I'll take it. The light in the studio, the places we've been. So in the world of the theater, what we're asked to do when we sit in the in our seats and there's a stage out in front and the curtains are there, the magic is possible with the suspension of disbelief. And the suspension of disbelief is that which says these people are not just souls off the street wearing these outfits in front of this artificial circumstance. But instead, I choose to become so involved that I willingly release any disbelief, and I believe in their story. I believe in what they're showing me. I believe in their costumes. I believe in their emotions for this finite period of time. And what I'm finding as I practice more and more is more and more from here at home, that I practice every day with some sort of online can be writing or reading or cooking, or it's amazing, everything's right there. And what I would ask of us today is not a suspension of disbelief, because we already have the belief and it will arrive in your body. But what I would say is a suspension of separation. And that truly is what we're looking to do when we do our yoga, is remove any barrier between yourself and the magnificence of where you are, of who you are, of what you are. And so remove the separation between you and me. Remove the separation of I am at home and I am on my yoga mat and I am separate from whatever exchange could be happening. I want you to dive right in. And so we will come to stand and we will start right there. And just to get us moving. Because what can happen, I'll just fix this up, is that we can get caught in the sensation of, oh yeah, whatever, and we get very lackluster in our practice, right? So we're just going to start by turning. Little tap of your heels, loosen your hips, loosen your shoulders, and let your hands begin to fall against your body. And then this little spring of your legs, and the breath is loosening your lips and your chest. That we have had such a time, come through such an extraordinary summer. Just let that all out of your body. All the separation, all the ways in which I have not held my mom. All the times I have come across students in the grocery or the park and I cannot hug them. I want to get that separation out of my body. Feel your body against your arms and your hands. We're going to inhale left, exhale right. Use the mouth. In. Ha. 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 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, feel your ribs, feel your hands, the thrum of your body beginning. Make your hands into fists like you're holding buckets. And draw your left elbow up and your right hand down, and then change, and change, and change. When you pull your left elbow up, inhale. When you pull your right elbow up, exhale, in and out the nose. Close your eyes if you like, move from your feet. Strengthen the abdomen, open the sides of the spine, the sides of the ribs, the backs of the arms, bringing your hand right up by your armpit. This series of 3 movements is known as the breath of joy. And we just gotta get the stiffness, and the stiffness is an aspect of separation. That we're separate from our feet, or we're separate from our liver, or that's what it feels like, because we just can't quite get there. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Move from the navel. Until you move right into the place that says enough, 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 and you go right through it and it breaks open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand tall, palms open. Feel the magnificence around your body. Adding on, last one, we go, the breath. So we'll inhale the hands overhead. Inhale, 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 exhale. In, out. In the nose, in the nose, in the nose, out the mouth. Ha. 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 Close your eyes. Ha. Ha. Remove your separation, remove your plans for the future, remove your sensations from the past. Come right into your body, come right into your breath. Ha. 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 3. Ha. 2. Ha. Ha. Stand tall, hands wide and wide and wide and wide and stay. Good. Take it with you. Take it with you. And we'll step to the top of the mat. So exciting, knock my hair clear back. Here we go. So blocks please up at the top of the mat. Have a strap nearby and have a blanket for the end. We'll begin right there. Hands on the block. Step your right foot back. Set your left foot at the center. Good. If you need to, hands, you can turn the blocks on their edge. And just let your hips come up a little bit and bend a little bit. To rock back a little bit, to bend your left knee a little bit. Inhaling up, hands pressed down and away. Ha. Just beginning, letting the hips start to move. A little bit of a hinge here. You'll put your right knee down to the floor. Let your hands come up high. Good. Hands down to the blocks, hips back. Knee to the floor, hands up high, inhaling. So we are simply beginning, initiating a movement. Let it be very small. Let it be very slow if you choose. Good. And step to change. So your right foot will step up between the blocks. Your front knee forward, right knee forward, and the hips forward and back. If you need to, set the blocks up high. Begin to bring your heart a little bit forward and a little bit back. Ha. Keep the left thigh, the back thigh lifting away from the floor. Keep the back heel reaching toward the back wall as you begin to bring your right knee forward. We're just deepening into the crease of your hip and putting the left knee down to the floor, hands high. So it's not at all about going back. As you lift your hands, you're just reaching up and set it down. Inhaling, hips back. Exhale, knee down. Inhale, hands up. Starting to find such a simple, steady movement so we can put it together and let it carry us. Good. One more. Set your blocks down to their flat edge, their belly, and step back, down dog. We'll do what's called a moon salute. Bring your knees down to the floor. Fold your feet flat, bring your hips back. We'll go slowly, and then we'll let it begin to increase its pace. Your hands come back beside you. Lift your hips, lift your hands. Simple, hands high. Good. Back the same way. Reach forward. Hands on blocks. Come forward, elbows back, heart high. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, down dog, nothing forced. Take your time. We start with the right foot up and the left knee down and the hands high. Just beginning, hands down. Step the left foot up. Hands up the sides of the legs and wide. And down. Right foot back. Right knee down. To rise. To fold. To dog. High plank. Knees to the floor. Child. Stay. Hands back to your heels. Lift your hips, lift your hands. Down the way you came, arms out long. Good. Inhaling, bend the elbows. And downward facing dog. Step with the left foot. Right knee to the floor. Hands up. No force, no hurry. Hands down. Step up, folded. Up the backs of the legs. Wide and tall. Down the legs. Left foot back, left knee down. Hands up. And down. Down dog. High plank. Knees down. Hips back. Step. Hands back, lift your hips. And return. Arms long. Coming forward, heart up. And hips up, down dog. Start with the right foot up. Left knee down, hands up high. We're moving through the creases, the folds, hands down, the breath. Step up, fold in. Hands up the backs of the legs, reaching wide. Folding down. Right leg back, right knee down. Hands up high. And down. Stepping back, down dog. High plank, inhaling. Knees down, child, exhaling. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands back, hips up, inhaling, rising. And down, exhaling, child. Inhale, forward. Exhale, dog. Left foot steps, right knee down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold, step up. Inhale, unfold. Exhale, return. Left foot steps back, left knee down. To rise. To fold. Down dog. High plank. Knees to the floor, child. Stay a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Hands back. Inhale, rising. Exhale, folding. A little more fully. Coming forward, elbows bend, heart up. Down dog. Lead with the right foot up. Left knee down, hands high. And step up. Unfold. And fold. Right foot steps back, right knee down. Inhaling. Exhaling. In dog. Out plank. Knees down. Child. Breath in. Breath out. Hands back. Inhale, rise. You know it now. Folding, child. Follow the body, follow the breath. Inhale, draw forward. Exhale, down dog. Lead with the left, right knee down. Hands high. And fold. Step up. Unfold. And fold. Left foot steps back. Left knee down, hands rising. And down. Down dog. Inhale. Inhale, high plank. Knees to the floor, exhale, child. Breath in. Breath out. 2 more full rounds. Hands back. Inhale, rise. A little more pace. You know where you're going. Let your body turn on. Hands down. We're moving the waters of the body. Draw forward. Down dog. Right foot. Left knee down. Rise. Hands down. Step up. Fold. Unfold. To the floor. Fold in. Right foot back, right knee down. Inhaling. Exhaling. To dog. To plank. Knees down to child. Fold. Hands back. Inhale up. And down. Draw forward. And dog. Lead left foot up, right knee down. A little quicker, hands down, moving, step up, fold in, a little quicker, let it happen, let it through, inhale. Fold down. Lead left foot, steps back, left knee down, hands up, inhale, open. And close. In dog. And plank. Knees down. Child. Breath in. Breath out. Move, hands back, rise. You know, be in your body, sweep wide. Reach. Forward. Dog. Right foot. Left knee. Rise. Hands down. Step up, fold. Unfold. And fold. Right foot. Right knee. Hands. Fold. Left foot steps. High plank. Knees. Child. Hands back. Lift. And fold. Child. Drawing forward. And back.
Left foot up, right knee down.
Rise. Fold. Step up.
Unfold.
Return.
Left foot. Left knee.
Hands high. And down. Dog.
High plank.
Knees. Child. Hands, knees. Set your blocks forward. Good. Left hand down, right hand behind your head, right elbow to left wrist. Open. Close. You have made a pulse and a rhythm in your body. So you can just let that ride through. Inhale. Exhale, right hand high. A little forward. A little back. A little back. A little forward. Right hand down behind the left, right shoulder to the floor. Revolve. Look up. Return. Inhale up. Exhale, turn, shoulder to the floor. Inhale up. Keep that current. Right shoulder to the floor. Now stay. Drop onto the right side of your head, the back of your right hand. Rocking into the back of your chest. Left palm flat to the floor, left palm pressing into the floor and pressing away from your face. Breath steady, big and smooth into the back of your body. If you like, work here or reach your left fingertips forward. Just the fingertips on the floor. Look under your left armpit, work there. Or if you choose, lift the left knee, stay. 3. Feel your breath move through the back of your body. Anchor the ball of your left foot, your fingertips, your gaze up under the left armpit. Coming out, left knee down, left hand back. Cat-cow.
Round. Release.
Round.
Release.
Turn your left thumb to point forward and your left fingers point to the left. So my right fingertips are pointing forward. Work there, cat-cow. Try to draw your hands apart to open the upper back, the mid-back, the spine, or turn your left hand left. One more rotation. So your left thumb turns to the left. Your left fingertips point back towards your left knee. The heels of your hands are in one easy line across the front of the mat. And you open the left palm, left forearm, left throat, down to the left kidney. 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep that momentum, this current, this pulse that we're making. Turn your left fingers forward, turn your right thumb forward, turn your right fingers away, keep moving. Try to draw your hands apart, keep the movement in the mid-back, keep moving. All the places that we have made still from sitting, or driving, work there, drawing your hands apart, or turn your right thumb right, your right fingers back towards your right knee, and keep it moving. It may gain a little momentum, it may find a little bit of an opening through the length of your fingers, the crease of your hip, your forearms, all the ways you hold your phone, your keyboard, your steering wheel, your grocery bags, through the left collarbone, behind the left ear, down the back. Good.
3, 2, 1.
Knees wide, toes together, child's pose, open and close your hands. This internal current is one that serves to empty out of us what is unnecessary, what we've carried, what we've used, what we've loved, what we've needed, and now it passes on. Hands, knees down, dog, find it for 3 breaths. Hips up. Really feeling the base of your thumbs, the spread of your fingers, the length of your hand. Wrapping the outer shoulders back. Extend from the heart into the hands. Keep the knees soft. We're not really in the legs yet. Hands, knees. Left hand behind your head. Find the current, find the pulse. Elbow to wrist. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then left hand high, palm facing towards the front of your mat. Forward and back. Hips forward and back. Feel that change through the left hip, left shoulder, left palm. And then wrap your left hand behind your right, shoulder to the floor. Ha. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, revolve. Inhaling to open. And exhale to revolve, to stay. Drop the left side of your head. Right palm is beneath your right elbow. Palm to the floor, lightly reaching, pressing away to open the mid-back. Noticing if your breath is choppy or bumpy, held or fluid. Work right here. Or reach your fingertips overhead. Fingertips to the floor. Right side, left side of your head down. Lift your right knee and stay. Can you breathe through the full expanse of your body in this shape? Opening the left side spine, the right side hip. And knees to the floor. Right hand back. Downward facing dog. Hips up. Reside. Put a big bend in your knees. Draw your heels over the balls of your feet. Press the balls of your feet down to lift your hips up high, and then reach the heels back and down. Bend of the knees. Lift your heels over the balls of your feet. Open your feet. Press your feet down, your hips up, and your heels back. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen your spine. One more. Bigger bend in the knees. Knees towards the armpits. Heels over the balls of your feet. Lift your hips up. Press your heels back. Tuck of the chin. Look between your knees. Press down into the floor with the hands. Walk your feet up. 2 fists would fit between them. Walk your hands to the right side. Put a bend in your right knee. Left hand will hold your right outer shin. And you're bringing your belly towards your right thigh, and you're reaching your left elbow toward the floor, getting so long. Through the left hip, left shoulder, left lung. Press your left thigh back, and your right knee bends into the body. Releasing, hands to center, walk across to the left. Bend your knees softly. Right hand holds your left outer shin. Send your right thigh back as you fold your belly towards your left thigh. Right elbow down, so that from the right heel, right hip, right elbow, long. Open and strong. A little revolution. Knees soften into the center. Take your fingers behind you a little bit. Knees bent. Drop your head. Right hand behind the right shin and in front of the left. Left hand behind the left shin and in front of the right. So I've made this little interweaving with my hands. Pressing the palms into the shins. Press the shins into the palms. Lengthen the back of your neck. Let your hips lengthen. Let your toes be long. So you're pressing your hands into your shins, which makes length in your spine. Your elbows down, your hips up high.
your heels heavy, stay 3. Turn to the chin. 2. Excellent. Soften your knees, soften your fingertips.
Drop your seat, hands to your hips. Slowly stand up tall. It'll be a big change, so give it a minute. Stay, stay, stay. Hands high. And sweep wide. We do this 3 times, just bringing everything up out of the legs and out the mouth. 1 more. Right arm back. Big reverse circles, big reverse circles. Shake out the right heel. Good. And then the left side, big reverse circles through the left chest, out the left heel. Making these bigger lines, these bigger moves through the body. Good. Right arm will come under the left and hold your left wrist. If you can't find the bind, hold opposite shoulders. So right arm is holding the left, elbows up. Step your right foot wide to the right, please. Out. Elbows are up. So as you fold through the center, bend your right knee, bringing your elbows towards your right ankle. Inhale through center to your left ankle. Inhale, center, exhale, bend the right knee. So as you move, you're getting deeper into the movement of your legs, the deeper into the movements of the hip crease, but you're still using the arms to open the back. For 3, for 2, move from your feet, let your legs deepen into that crease, find center. Heel to your feet a little closer, turn your heels in, sit your seat down, and lift your elbows. Sit, elbows up, hips down. Elbows up, chin up, heels down, stand, stand. Good. Keep the bind, turn to the front of the mat. And hands down, palms open, feel from the legs up through the body. Reverse circles. Reverse circles. 1, the other. Right, left, right, left, right, left. This time you will take your right arm out and your left elbow under the right to bind, holding the right wrist. Elbows up. Step your left foot wide. And I will spin to face you. And then bending to fold. Left knee bends, elbows towards the left ankle. Inhale through center, bend the right ankle. Inhale, center, exhale, bend. So get a little juicier, really plant your feet. And as you bend your knees, you're moving from side to deep side. Finding the outer and inner thighs, finding the outer and inner feet. 3, good, 2. And at the center, heel toe a little closer, drop your heels, lift your elbows, sit down, elbows up. Seat down, elbows up, chin up, and stand up. Press your heels down, press your heels down, press your thighs back, tuck of the chin. Step to the top of the mat. And release your arms. Hands high. Knees bend. Fold. Good. Lift halfway. Step back, high plank. Flat to the floor. Cobra, thighs down, heart up. Rolling down for 3. Rolling up. Rolling down for 2. Elbows back. Rolling up. Rolling down 1 more. Legs are strong. Rolling up. Hands, knees down, dog. Take it back.
Pause. Left foot down. Right heel high. Bend your right knee. Draw your right heel back across to the left side, so you're opening your right hip. Without moving your hands, without moving the left heel, draw your right knee towards your right shoulder. And then press your heel back to the left. So you're putting a big crease, bring your right knee towards you and press your left heel back. A last time, bring your knee towards you. Press, straightening the right leg up and open behind you. Right foot steps up, blocks inside your right foot.
Warrior two just for a beat. Straightening the front leg. Left hand behind you, right hand comes up. Little wag of the tail, open the right hip, open the right shoulder. Keep that so that when your right hand comes to the blocks, your hand is directly under your shoulder. If you need to, higher on the blocks, tip them up, and left hand comes over the top. So as you reach that left hand over, we're going to bow into the left side body. As you bring your left hand back towards your hip, we're going to drop into the right side body, the underside. Lifting your left hand up, over, round into the left side, left heel. And then sweep down. Right side body descending. Keep the right side body down. Left hand high, full. So balance the left side of your ribs and the right side. Turn your palm to face the same direction as the crown of your head. Feet down into the floor. Scissor your thighs. Look up. Stay 3. Extend in both directions from the center of your chest through your hands. From the center of your navel into your feet. For most of us, bring the hips a little forward, in line between the heels. Excellent work. Left hand forward and down, stepping back, downward facing dog.
Just do a high plank.
Flat to the floor, finding your cobra, tops of the feet flat, elbows in and back, rolling up, and just rolling down.
Peel open.
And you're just rolling through the inner organs.
Strong through the legs, tips of the toes, heart coming up.
And hands, knees.
Down dog. Feel the right hand, right hip, right heel. Right heel to the floor, left heel high, pausing. Bend your left knee, press your left heel to the right. And keep your hands, keep your right foot all stable. Bring your left knee towards your left shoulder. And then behind you to press to the right. Bring your left knee towards your shoulder. Press your hands down and away. And press to the right. Ho. And knee to shoulder. Press away. Lift the left heel, roll the left hip open. Step the left foot up. Blocks inside the left foot.
Setting your feet into warrior two. Sweep wide. Hello. Good. Straighten the front leg, right hand back, reach up. Keep the length of your left side body, keep long. And bring your left hand down to the blocks. Stay long, hip to shoulder. That's why we have the blocks. We're not crunching that crease. Adjust your blocks higher if needed. Right hand above the left, right heel to the floor. And then the right hand begins to come over and we bow into the right side ribs, dropping the head, reaching into the right heel. Right hand coming high, down to your hip, drop into the left side. Drop the underside ribs down towards the thigh. And then come up and over, rounding through the right ribs to the heel, moving. Up over. Good. Hips towards the center. Drop the ribs. One more. Keeping both sides even, right hand high. So left underside is long, right outer ribs are long. Right palm turned to face the front of the mat. Feet firm into the floor. From your heart, extend evenly into your hands. From your navel, extend evenly into your feet. Back foot, left foot. Staying. And two hands coming down. Set your blocks forward. Step back to the floor. Cobra. Roll it down. Roll it up. So this rolling down is building strength through the back of the body. Without force, we're going to go one more. Rising up. Good. Rolling down. Float your feet and bring the backs of your hands to your lower back. Reach your right hand out. Turn your thumb down toward the floor and reach the back of your hand back to the opposite palm. Left hand reach straight forward, lift your feet, thumb down, exhale, back of your hand to your palm. Inhale, right out. Exhale, wrap back, look left. Inhale, reach left. Thumb down, exhale, look right. Inhale, reach out, look out. Exhale, wrap back, firm your legs, zip them together. Inhale, reach left, thumb down, wrap back, look right. 3 more, inhale forward, wrap back, look left, reach the left, thumb down, wrap back, interlace your fingers, heart high, feet high, stay 3. No tension in the back. You are resting in the hips. The heart is high. The arms are firm. The legs are straight. No force. Build the legs, hips to toes. Build the heart. Bending the elbows. Drop your head to one side. Drop the elbows. Drop the hands. If that's your half hour, we roll over. We roll over and rest on your back. If you need to, you draw your knees into your chest, twist side to side, and when you're ready, you're Shavasana. But you've moved through the full length of your spine. Bend your knees, let your hips move. Just going to go a little bit further into the chest and the shoulders. Hands and knees. Press back into your child. Good. 3. Bend your elbows. Press back, child. Rock forward, bend your elbows. See if you can find this little rhythm of movement. Little bend of the elbows. Out the mouth as you bend. In as you go back. 4. We're finding again this pulse, this current, this place that we allow to move through us. So that when you pause at hands and knees, toes flat. Press the tops of your feet, press your hands, lift your knees an inch, navel to the spine, stay. Let that current now continue. Soften your face, soften your experience. You're stacked in your bones, elbows over wrists, shoulders over elbows. You're resting in your bones. Let the navel rise to the body, let the back of the neck be long. Notice how if it gets intense, we just sort of clamp up. Stay open. 3. Arms are open, elbows are open. Navel is widening rather than closing. Good. And knees down. Child's pose. Hands, knees. Add a block between your heels.
If you need 2 to kneel,
Add 2 and add your straps, please. We'll take the strap behind you. We'll start in front. Strap is wide enough to come up and wide enough to go back without causing you to frown or force, without forcing one shoulder ahead of the other. Little round in the back, attack of the chin, bring it up, bring it over. Good. Find the places between your shoulder blades, the top of your neck, of your shoulders, the sides of your neck. Staying. Good, hands up high. Release the left hand strap. Right hand is high, holding the strap. Bend your right elbow. Left hand holds the right tip of elbow, go up. And bend your elbow deeply. So the strap goes down following the line of your spine. Left hand reaches to the left. Spin your thumb down as we did when we were belly down. Bend your left elbow, the back of your left hand to the spine, catch hold, finding the strap. Round the back, tuck of the chin, elbows towards each other. And then arch of the back, open the elbows apart. A little curling, a little flex, a little extension. Round. Release. Round. To come upright. Turn to the chin. Release the strap from the right hand up, right hand wide, right thumb down. Reach behind you, the back of your right hand to your spine. See if you can catch hold of your left forearm or the tip of your left elbow. And go a little shimmy. Little shimmy, little shimmy. Keep loosening it out of the shoulders and the chest. Turn to the right. Turn to the left. Turn to the right. Turn to the left. Good. And it's neutral. Release your hands. Hands to thighs. Feel the space across the chest, the space of the face. Collarbones, just making openings so that what shifts out of the body can keep rising, leaving. We're going to rinse out by holding the strap again, up and overhead. So where you were, or you may have made a little bit more space if you need to shorten up on the strap, but this is about mobility, this isn't about force right here. Through the chest, through the back, rounding, please. 3. Good. 2. Good. Hands up high. Release the right side strap. Bend your left elbow, right hand up over. Hold the tip of your left elbow, go up. The right hand to reach wide. Turn your thumb down. The back of your right hand against your spine, hold the strap. Tuck of the chin, draw the elbows forward, round, spread the mid-back open. Draw the elbows back, draw the heart up, inhale. Exhale, round, tuck of the chin, elbows in, inhale, open. Finding the space behind your heart, finding the space even inside your mouth, under the jaw, under the tongue, across the collarbones. Pause. Keep the right hand where it is. Left hand, release the strap, go high. Reach wide, thumb down. Take the back of your left hand against your spine. Use the left thumb to the pinky side of your hand. So left thumb against the pinky edge of the right side. You can release the strap if you like. Or snaking across to hold the tip of the right elbow. And now a little wriggle, a little shimmy. And turn your chin to the left and to the right. To the left, inhaling. To the right, exhaling. One more. To center, chest broad, seat down, ribs back. That when you release it, hands on thighs, there's a change across the upper back, the throat, and the face. We'll take that opening down, taking your block from between your feet and set it out in front of you. And my hands are on either side, like an L, and into that L, the corner of the block fits right there. So I put the block at the front of my mat, put my palms down, fitting the L of my hand into the L, the back corner of that block. Elbows wrap in, forearms to the floor. Walk your knees back. Palms down, a little forward, a little bit back. Keep your thumbs on the floor. A little forward, chest is broad, and a little bit back. Coming forward, elbows in line with your wrists, thumbs down, navel to the spine. Now remember how we press the tops of our feet? Here we've got the balls of the feet, float the knees. Pause. As you're ready, press the palms down, the hips up, the palms down and away, the feet walk a little bit closer. Elbows down and apart, finding space through the upper back, a turn of the chin, palms down and away. If you need to, if you like, bend one knee and then the other. But it's much more about the arms, the chest, the back, the breath. You're lifting the head up away from the floor. Your elbows are down, your chest is broad. And knees down. And back. That's step one. You're welcome to repeat it. This time we'll take the hands with the thumbs up and the pinky edge onto the floor beside the block and the block between our palms. So elbows down, pinky edge down, hold the block between your palms without gripping it in any way. Just press between the palms. Press the block, tuck your toes, lift your hips, press back, press the block. If you choose, left foot to the center, right heel high, hold that block. Squaring your hips, squaring the chest, press the block down and away. Reach into the balls of both feet. Square the hips, scissor the thighs. Keep the arms, change the legs. Right foot down at the center line. Left foot high, press down and away. Down into the block, down into the pinkies. Up into the ball of your left foot. Left hip forward, scissor your thighs, draw them together, navel to spine. 3. Allow the shoulders to open. 2. And then 2 feet down. And 2 knees down. Sitting back. Now, if that's that and you are done, take your block, set it between your heels, build a kneeling posture, interlace your fingers, and just drop your knuckles down toward the floor. And let your chest rest. Chest is broad, chin is in, knuckles are down. You'll feel a shift in energy through your face. Let's all meet right here. Chest down. We're going to firm right shoulder back down, left shoulder back and down, right shoulder back and down, left shoulder back and down, knuckles down. So firm the back of the body. Arms are very straight, knuckles reaching down, chin coming in. So this would be our bridge. Lift your hips, put your shins down, lift the hands. 3, knuckles down, hips forward, hold the block firmly between your heels. 2, a little lift, a little left, so that as you come forward, you can roll right onto your back and build your bridge. The upper body familiar, the block within reach. Elbows down, hips up, tuck a shoulder, tuck another, interlace your fingers, arms are straight. Press straight into the knuckles, rest into your heels. You made this shape. You prepared the body. 2. And releasing. Hands to the thighs. I have caught myself experiencing great congestion of energy, of thinking, of planning, of holding my world together, right around my head, my throat, my arms, my chest. And when I lie down to sleep, it feels absolutely just crazed and thick. See if you can begin to find a sense of expanse and quiet. Your feet a little bit forward, drop your right knee toward the center line. Take your right hand overhead. Left hand holds your right wrist. Let your right knee roll a little bit up and down, and then your right knee is just dropping in and down toward the floor. So that you're beginning to drop the right shoulder, the right elbow, the right psoas, which is underneath and behind the abdomen. You may work right here or take your left ankle, cross it over the right knee. Press the right knee up into the left ankle. Flex the left foot. Press the left ankle down into the right knee. And from this opening in the chest, all the way open through the front of the hip, the inner thigh, right hip coming forward. Press your right knee up. Press your left ankle down. Center. Pause. Release your hands. Let your knees move. Now, heels are wider than the mat. They're off the mat. Left knee falls in. A little up and down. Let it drop in. Let it rise. Let it drop. So that the abdomen begins to trust this shape and begins to soften. Lets the left hip come a little forward off the mat. Now your right hand holds the left wrist overhead. And the breath comes down, up and underneath the left side of the abdomen. Dropping the left inner thigh toward the floor. Work or cross your right ankle over the left outer knee. The left knee rising to press into the right ankle. The right ankle pressing down into the left knee. Opening from the left kneecap, through the left hip, through the left chest. Press the bottom towards the top. Press the top towards the bottom knee into the ankle, the top ankle into the knee. To center. Bring your hands down, hands on thighs, press away. We'll take the block. We'll lift the hips, put it on its belly, on its flat, low setting. And it's just under the sacrum where you can rest and feel no tension in the low back. If you need to, adjust it.
Hands beside your thighs, draw your right knee up. And then your left knee up. And then both heels high. Flex your feet and spread your toes. Work here, hands on thighs. It's a little quieter, shall we say. If you need to, a little bend in the knees. If your hamstrings are tight, hands on thighs, knees a little bit bent, heels over the knees, extending as you can. As you're ready, feet are flexed, hands go overhead, holding opposite elbows if it's available, press. So you're pressing into the heels, the legs are strong. Spin the base of your big toes in and your outer heels out. So there's a space of an inch or two between your heels. And there's no space between the base of your big toes. Press your big toes, spin your heels open. So you're wrapping your inner thighs back and back and back. These would be the legs of the dog. Just feel that, legs strong, mine are trembling. Stay 3. Press the base of the big toes, spin the heels apart, firm the thighs, and then bend your knees, soften, let your feet float apart. Just drift. Feel the release, the inversion, the legs draining. Bigger bend in your knees. Widen and tap your knees together. Widen your knees and tap your knees together and widen. Now cross your left over your right, just as we did with our arms. If you like, find the ankle bind, left under right. Work here, or bring your right tip of toe to the floor. Work here, or bring your right heel to the floor. Let your chest rise, let your shoulders descend. Let your inner thighs fall towards each other. Let the navel lengthen. Let everything you've done fall into place. Close your eyes. Relax your legs as much as you can. Trust the weight of your feet on the floor. Trust the weight of your shoulders on the floor. Trust the length of your navel beneath and within you. Soften the inner thighs a little bit further, a little bit further. Heel up, feet up, uncross. Knees open and close. Knees open and close. Cross your right over your left. Work here, or find the bind, right toes behind the left ankle, tip of the left toes to the floor. Then down into the heel to the floor. The chest will rise. The navel will lengthen, the shoulders will drop. One temptation is to really grab hold of our low back. And the alternative is to soften the inner thighs. To soften the grip of the back, to invite opening instead of closure. Allow the low back to join the body rather than work alone. Allow the breath to join the navel and the heart. And we return to our idea, a suspension of separation. Let your inner thighs become one. Let the cross of your legs create one leg. Let the release of the shoulders create one chest. The low back and the heart create one spine. And then lifting your left heel and your foot. Uncross, feet down. Lift your hips, take out the block, bring your hands down. Let your body rest. It's actually quite a long inversion process right there, so settle. Feel the rebound. Feel the flush of your energy in new directions. There is nothing of you that is separate from any other aspect. We are complex in one thing. Right knee to your chest. Interlace your fingers, bring it in. And just let the left leg bend and release. Bend and release. And moving the left leg while holding the right will actually help to create some ease through the back of your right hip. For 2. Good. For 1. Now what we'll do is bend the left knee. And you're bringing your left heel towards your right hip. Reach your right hand down. See if you can catch hold of the top of your left foot. So that as you drop your left knee, you can drop onto the left outer hip. So that the left knee is straight out of the left hip. You're a little bit onto the left outer hip. And your right hand is holding the top of your left foot. And your left hand is holding your right shin. Now let the right knee go wide to the right and then across to the left. Explore what's appropriate for your body. And pause. Letting the left front of thigh open. Right hip crease opens. Rolling further onto the left outer hip, you may drop your left elbow to the floor and rest your right knee in your left palm. Just finding a twist. See if you can begin to drop your right shoulder to the floor. Next step would be extending through the right outer heel. So that your left knee is reaching away and your right outer foot is pressing away. Here's our fuller twist. Or bending in, see if you catch hold of that outer right foot. Press the left knee away, press the right outer heel away. Find your limit, find your edge, and then back off so slightly. Find your turn. 3. Send your right hip away from your right shoulder. 2. Let the inner thighs drop towards each other. Chest is broad. Release the right foot, bend the knee. Hand under the knee, back to center. Release your hands, feet flat and neutral. Feel the rebound. Pause. Interlace your fingers over your left shin. Right leg extends, knee bends. Extends, knee bends. Extends, and bends. Hips up and over to the right outer hip. And you're drawing your right heel towards your left hip to catch hold of the top of your right foot. Drop your right outer knee to the floor. Right hand is on the left shin. Rolling a little bit towards the right side, let it cross you. And then let the left knee open left. Explore the pelvis. Explore the thighs. This big rinsing finish. After this, we'll drop right into our yoga nidra. So we're just taking any low body tension out and out and out and out of the body. Find stillness. Your right knee straight out of your right hip. Your left hip softening and moving away from your left shoulder. Softening the chest, the arms, the face, the hands. Drop onto your right outer elbow, your right outer hip, so that your left knee comes across the body. You may stay right here, or just open your right palm and rest the left inner knee in your palm. Stay. work there, or press the left leg straight. Send the left hip away from your shoulder, turn at the navel, scissor the thighs. Or bending your knee, catch your outer left foot, press your left leg straight, press your right knee away. Trust the bind in whatever form you've created. Right thigh is long. Inner thighs rolling towards each other. Left hip away from the left shoulder. Release the right foot, the left foot if you have it. Hand to the knee. Hips square. Hands free, legs free. Neutral. Pause. Let your breath be at the navel. Let the hips rest into the floor. Let the chest be broad. Walk your feet slightly forward, pigeon toe, heels wider than toes, knees fall in. They don't necessarily touch, but it does widen the low back into the floor. Chest is broad, spine is long, face is soft. As your body allows, your legs walk out, finding a posture of Shavasana. I will add a layer. The floor of my apartment is always quite cold, so if you need a layer of any kind, set yourself up. If you need any sort of support for the back of your head, you're welcome to take your blanket, the fold facing the tops of the shoulders, the back of the head soft. Begin with your heels quite close, just the width of your hips, your hands resting just at the edge of your mat. Your Shavasana is quite small here. Posture is ordered, but contained. And then allow your breathing to be as free as it chooses, big or small, loosening from inside. Widen your heels to the width of your mat. Widen your arms, even taking your hands higher than your head. Feel the container so much larger, and let the body soften, dropping into that bigger space. Any last tweaks or fidgets, any last twist you may need, notice any tension in the hips or the thighs. If you need to rinse something out, now would be the time. Shake out the feet, shake out the knees. And we'll set up in between those two. Find the mid-sized container, heels slightly in. Palms open and slightly away. The body completely at ease, but held in this shape. And just begin by listening, hearing what surrounds you.
Any sounds? Body resting fully on the floor. What can you hear? What feels far away? And then gather, what can you hear a little closer? Can you hear your own breath? And can you feel your own breath? Can you feel the way your body rises up to meet your clothes? Feel the cloth on your body, your arms and your legs. Feel the movement of your abdomen. And then just 3 larger breaths as we adjusted the outer body coming to ease. Anywhere the breath needs to go internally, find this. And then allow it to diminish and to rest. The outer body at ease. The breath body at ease. Softening the skin around your eyes, the weight of your eyeballs into the socket, the weight of your brain towards the back of the skull. Quiet the mental body, the senses, the thinking. Softening any grip of the legs or hands, any grip of the jaw, of the lips, any grip of the mind, releasing any grip of the mind. And bringing your awareness to your feet, feel the weight of your heels on the floor. Your awareness including your ankles, any tension without moving. And with this awareness in the feet and the ankles, notice which feels more, which has a greater energetic intensity, and which is a little lacking. And with your attention, let them be even. Waking one, calming the other, until 2 ankles are one. Bring your attention to your knees, the body soft, the face at ease. Resting your attention in your knees, which is energetically diminished, which is more activated. With your attention, even out the presence of your knees. until two knees become one knee, until two ankles are one ankle. The breath is soft, the body at ease. Your attention in your hips. Noticing, without moving, without shifting, which hip is more activated, which hip is quiet, unattended. With your mind, with your attention, balance the sensation, the presence of your hips. Until two hips become one. Until two knees become one. Until two ankles become one. And there is no separation, left side, right side. The body at ease, breathing easy. Let your attention come to rest in the center of your forehead, seeing there a point of light. The body effortless, the mind at ease. Your attention to the base of your throat. See, feel a point of light. Around it, ease and health. The body effortless. Point of light. To the right shoulder, see, feel a point of light. Body at ease. The right elbow. The right wrist, points of light. The tip of your right thumb, a point of light. The tip of your right first finger, the tip of your right middle finger, the tip of your right ring finger, tip of your right pinky finger. Points of light, body effortless. Right wrist, right elbow, right shoulder, at ease. Points of light. Base of the throat, point of light. Left shoulder, a point of light, body effortless. Left elbow, left wrist, point of light. The tip of the left thumb, point of light, body at ease. Tip of your left first finger, tip of your left middle finger, tip of your left ring finger, tip of your left pinky finger. Points of light, body effortless. Left wrist, left elbow, left shoulder, points of light. See, feel a point of light at the base of the throat. See, feel a point of light in the center of your forehead. A point of light at the right shoulder. A point of light at the solar plexus. Body at ease. See, feel a point of light at the left shoulder and at the center of the forehead. Body effortless. A point of light at the base of your throat. See, feel, body open. A point of light at the center of your right chest or breast. A point of light at the center of the heart. A point of light at the left breast or chest. Point of light. And to the base of the throat. See, feel all the points of light. See, feel the spaces between them all. Body effortless. Softening your face, a hint of a smile. This concludes your practice of yoga nidra, yogic sleep, yogic restoration. As you begin to deepen your breath, feel the way the breath opens the inside of your body first. And let that inner movement come to the surface, and let that inner movement of breath become an outer gesture, moving the fingers and the feet, but from inside, yours. No separation, no outer influence. From the inside, from your breath to your fingers to your feet, taking your hands overhead from the inside, one thing, one breath, one gesture. You are reunited. Open and close the hands, roll the toes, walk your feet in to hold your shins. Hips move side to side. To roll your way all the way up. Hop onto the edge of your blanket or bolster if you have it. Legs cross and just sweep out. Just come into the sweetest of simple sighs, relieving any stillness or tension that may have built up. Inhale as you reach and exhale as you return to center, the eyes closed still. You are moving from your own impetus, not from the outer. May this inner home, this inner knowing, carry us wisely through the week, that we are not drawn astray by what we see or hear, but that we know an inner sense of ourselves, upright, solid, sound, sovereign, 2 hands high, palms to touch. Bring the hands down the center. We will repeat this gesture with 3 ohms. Hear your own sound, your own voice, your own frequency. Sweep wide. Inhale up, reclaim. Om. Inhale Inhale wide. One more, smooth it out. Thumbs to the forehead center. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Perfect peace. Peace, peace, perfect peace. May we know this. May we make this. May we share this. And may we be this. Satnam. Namaste. Yoga means to yoke, to join, to unify, to dignify. Take this experience of yourself with you. Come back to it as you need to. Feel blessed, feel whole, feel sound, feel safe, health-wise, in terms of your mental state, in terms of your ability to connect with your friends, family, pets, at a distance or nearby, whole. May it be so. I'll be back tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. for Kundalini. Again, the 10 bodies are bringing us into balance, into wholeness, into sovereignty, into dignity. Come join in, replay anytime. We'll be there Monday through Friday at noon. And next Friday night, we return to the autumnal yin. So super fantastic, delicious, important. 6:30 Friday night. You can get details on my website under workshop RSVP. Let me know if you're coming and I will see you there. It is on Zoom. The link is on my website for the Zoom call. As soon as it finishes, I will put up the replay. So any of the workshops you've missed, they're right there. Have a phenomenal week, my loves. Outside, outside, outside. Get barefoot in the cold. It's so juicy. Ground your electrons. Sort this out. Switch off the screens. And be whole. Satnam.